What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Atheist Roundtable. I'm your host, Oz, and we're just doing a drop in tonight. We have some exciting news to talk about, and before we get into that, I want to make sure that we hit all the important details leading up to the weekend. And first and foremost, if you want to be a part of the roundtable, you want to have a seat at the roundtable. It's very, very easy. There's a spot on the website, but I'm going to make it even easier. Is just email me, austin@tart.live, and I will get you a spot at the roundtable, and you can have the conversation with Jesus, Mike, and I, and we could chop it up, and we can get into that discussion, and we would love to do that with you. The other things is Patreon. If you love what we do and you support what we're doing, and you enjoy our content and what we're putting out for the community, please check in at the Atheist Roundtable at Patreon. And anything you do that helps us and supports us goes to new equipment, cameras, computers, all of that lighting. It just helps us continue to get better, so we can continue to put great content out for all of our viewers and our listeners. And then the last thing I'll talk about is our website. And if you go there, you're going to find our store and our merch. And that is another thing that will continue and always will help fund the channel as far as getting better, getting equipment and content and all those things. And we have tons of great items there, but my number one favorite that just popped up on the screen is the limited edition Mute Oz t-shirt. And not only does it have my fat mug on the t-shirt, but it has blue duct tape over my mouth. We did that for fun, and that's something that's kind of growing as far as a running joke. But that shirt is there. We also have the Circular Reasoning shirt that's available on the website. The new logo, the new branding of Tart. We have that T-shirt available, and then coming soon we have the rubber bracelets and the stadium cups that will be available that you can take with you to family gatherings or work or whatever it is that you want to start those conversations. Sometimes those pieces are fun to have with you to start those conversations. So those things being said, we have some good things, some exciting things coming up. But this Friday, we have a great episode coming up this Friday night.
Hey, what's going on this Friday? And who is this?
Who? What is this? Is this Pasta?
Pasta, Mike. We got Jenna Bell. We got Jenna Bell coming in. I heard some rumors coming in through the Atheist grapevine. We got Jenna Bell coming in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, so we did something a little different to trick you guys. No, it wasn't a trick, but she's coming in Friday night, 8 p.m. And we are very, very excited and eager to talk to Jenna. And she has a great story to share. Just her personal deconversion process, but even now where she stands in the atheist community, she is one of the primary co-hosts of the Atheist Experience, which, if you don't know, you should know at this point. Matt Delhoney is the president and the main host of the Atheist Experience, and she gets to sit alongside of Matt, and she's taking the time Friday to come and hang out with us at the roundtable. So I can't wait to be able to talk to her and chop it up with Jenna, and it's going to be an exciting night Friday night.
Awesome. In fairness, though, we only sent her footage of Jesus Mike on air, so she hasn't seen you yet. So she may back out if she sees the clips. So we're trying to clean you up, get you clean shaven, send you out there, and we'll, have a little chit chat. Hey, is Noham Mama Bear in the chat?
Yeah, and we actually saw we did this kind of on a whim. We didn't announce this to anybody, but we have a few people jumping in. So Rational Agnostic, Mama Bear, Peaceful Atheist. Geo Sam's in the building.
Geo Sam. Let me tell you about Geo Sam. Now, Geo Sam.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Let's get into Geo Sam for a minute. Now, take a look on the screen right there. See that guy drinking that whiskey? See that guy drinking that dirty water right there? It's hard to get this guy to look good. You know, I'm not being funny. It is hard to get this guy to look good. You have to really airbrush. You got to get, I don't know whether he's born with it or whether it was Maybelline, but this guy, Geo Sam, got him to look good on those thumbnails. So big shout out to Geo Sam for all the work he did on the pictures of Jesus Mike, Just Jeff, Murder Shed Steve. And I may have to send him a picture of my ugly mug one of these days, but I don't know. But he hooked us up. So big shout out to Geo Sam, man. Thanks a lot, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Much love. And he did even in the first picture that I sent, and really didn't encompass my personality. But the second one I did, he nailed it. He nailed it. So anybody needs that kind of logo, that kind of artwork, whether you're doing YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you need that type of pop on your logo and that recognition type thing. That's your dude. Hit him up.
Well, you know who the Rage is, right? I think he used to go by the Raging Atheist. Yep. So I've always thought his image is really sharp and it catches my eye whenever I'm in like a chat or somewhere. And I said, "Hey man, I dig that pic of yours." Well, he said one day, "Oh, it's this guy named Geo Sam. You should hit him up." And right there, boom, I get this comment. You know, it comes in orange when somebody mentions your name. It's like I just learned how to use YouTube. So I see, and he's like, yo, what's up, Matt? What's up, Pasta Mike? I said, hey, I love your work, dude. He's like, yeah, email me. So yeah, right then and there, so quick, so fast. And it's always good when you see something that catches your eye. And obviously, if he works within the atheist or secular community to help everybody with their images, it'll keep it all uniform, nice and tight. And big fan of that, man. Big shout out.
Yeah, he made me look sexy, and I'm not.
Well, I think you're taking it a little bit too far now.
No, he made me look sexy, and I'm not. But no, man. Now, see, my fiance prefers that picture because there's duct tape over my mouth.
Yeah, well. That's between you and her, actually. So I don't think you need to be discussing that live on air. It says we have 2,000 viewers right now. So yeah, you don't need. There's a lot of people listening, so we don't need to be discussing that. Oh no, it's just two viewers.
It's two. So that hopefully they're cool. But yeah, I wasn't even talking about that. Yeah, but no, we have Jen on Sunday. I'm sorry, on Friday. Okay. And Friday 8 p.m. and that's going to be. That's going to be a great time. Like everybody that's part of our channel should be logged in, viewing, and ready to go for that, because that's going to be a great episode. And if you haven't, I'm even going to push this. Neil, the 604 atheist that myself and Murder Shed Steve has been on. Jenna was on his show and went through her deconversion process. And it's her story is amazing. So if you don't know her story, go listen to that, because we're not necessarily going to go through the full deconversion story. We're going to have more of an open conversation with her, but she's going to bring tons of great points and great things to talk about with us, and that's going to be a great night, and I can't wait to do that. Then when we get done. With that, because I have received a couple of messages on, okay, so Oz, when are you guys getting back into the theist guests? When are you going to start having the theist guests back on? Because it's kind of been atheist heavy here lately, and it has, and part of it's kind of been building up to this point, and starting to get to a scheduled format. So I will tell you, so Jen will be on the 17th. That's Friday. And then we're going to, on the 19th, we will have a gentleman by the name of Matt. He's a theist. He'll be on with us
Matt,
that
Matt
weekend.
did say, now let me just make sure. He did say he was a theist, right?
Yes.
No, because they sometimes will say, I'm a theist, and I get confused. So there's
Not-
usually like a slight pause between the A and a theist. So
Yeah, not an atheist, but a theist.
okay, got it.
So we have that, and then in between there, we have some shows that either will be atheist shows, or Mike and I, either individually or together, will be appearing on other shows. You can check that on the website. But then the one the one that I think is going to be fun, that I'm looking forward to, is on the 25th. There's a gentleman named Adam that we know from TikTok, and Adam is a very, 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 very vocal theist on TikTok, and he has agreed to come and have a seat at the round table and have a conversation with Jesus Mike and myself, and that will be that's going to be a lot of fun. And
Well,
then,
Adam, let's talk about Adam for a second, Oz, because Adam gets a lot of backlash, or there's controversy with Adam because he pokes the bear.
Yeah.
Adam goes by Adam Rich, I believe. I might be off slightly. Is there some more to his username?
that's all I know. Yep.
Yeah. Adam Rich on TikTok. He's actually quite a nice guy. I don't think he's anything wrong with what he does, but he's kind of pushing the envelope with atheism. Every video he posts is just kind of, poking at atheists, and evolution is false and science is false to an extent. Well, he just wants to get that attention, and he wants to spark controversy in his comments, and it's clout grabbing, obviously. But if he wants to come on and chat, that would be great. I know he's got a line of people wanting to chat with him. So if he wants to pick us to chat with, that'd be great.
Yep. Well, and I have it. Yeah, it's documented. So if he says that he never did it, I have it documented via email. And then after that, once he comes and has a seat at the round table, we are actually going to facilitate a debate with he and Alex, one of our friends from TikTok, and they're going to debate whether Christianity is, a logical thing to believe in. But the first thing is he has to sit at the round table if we're going to do that. So we'll have him on.
You do have a strict set of rules. People don't realize with you, because we try and mute you a lot. And Austin does have a strict set of rules. He's kind of like the Old Testament God.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Very similar.
No.
I call you Yeshua behind closed doors.
Well, then don't fucking listen to what Pasta says. I don't believe in slavery. I don't believe in child abuse or abusing women or any. No, that's bullshit.
You're very.
I will not be tied to that. I will not. Sit down. Don't sass me. How dare you?
But you're making them come on the show. In a nutshell, they got to come through the process of. Where did it go? I just had it up a second ago. They got to go through the process of this, right? Basically.
Yeah.
And then what?
If
you can come on and.
You know what? If the Old Testament God would have done that, maybe this world would be a better place.
so the Old Testament God and epistemology. Round one, fight.
God, the Old Testament God would have lost at a test of epistemology, especially street epistemology. He would have lost.
Right.
Speaking of which, just hot plug real quick. If anybody listening right now, or this probably won't stay up long, but if you did not see and watch, I've watched it 3 times today, the video that Anthony Magnabosco posted today, his newest video. If you have not watched that, watch it. It's golden. It's fucking golden. It's probably my favorite video that he's put out to date, and I've watched tons of his shit. And it was boss shit. It was boss shit.
If anybody follows the Atheist Trolls Discord server, Let's Talk Religion, that's just Jeff. That's our boy. I posted it today in the epistemology thread there on the server. It's Anthony's newest or latest video. He talks to a guy named Shane, actually, about objective or subjective truth. It's quite a long video, but one of the cool thing about Anthony is he'll list his minutes usually he'll pin his first comment on his YouTube videos. I'm saying this so that Austin hears, so he can kind of take note. So that when we post videos in the future, maybe he can, anyway. But Anthony, so if you click the comment section, you can actually find the little minute section, hit them. But great video, man. So it's kind of long if you watch the whole thing through, but if you want to just hit the sections there that he's laid out so strategically for you, most people that practice epistemology probably have OCD. So there you go, right there, all in a wrapped up paper bag for you.
Yep. And Grump, I just saw Grump jump on. Yes, Grump. It's the 6ix9ine video where they're going back and forth on a different.
Oh, big shout out to Grumpy.
What's 6ix9ine? And you know what? I just want to say big shout out to Grump, and he's probably asleep right now, getting ready for work, which is totally cool. But shout out to Grump and Samuel Doolittle. We had about a 45-minute phone call earlier tonight talking about kind of the responsibility and what should happen with mods and what they should be doing and not doing. And here he is again this late at night. And shout out to them supporting on channel and always being present. Much love, much love.
So we're talking about who? Samuel Doolittle?
Yeah. So Grump and do nothing. I mean, Doolittle showed up.
Do nothing. No, do nothing. So yeah, you're right. Do nothing. So Grumpy is the CEO of Mods. We've established that. And then you've got Mama Bear, who's kind of she's just the exo of Mods, because she just falls just slightly behind him just because she's younger and prettier than him. But you've got Samuel then, who's completely at the other end of the spectrum, who's permanently muted from our channel. He's yeah. And then we've got Kobe. Hey, what's up, Kobe? Kobe's in the house.
Oh, what up, Kobe? What up, Kobe?
Oh, and KCA Randy in the house. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got. Oh, and Gio's still here. Gio wants to do another. He just wants to do another artistic rendering of Oz.
No, he did message me privately. He wants $1,500 for his monitor. You cracked his monitor all the way through.
Oh my God. So before we'll have some fun. The last serious thing that I want to bring up, and Paz knows about this, and I've shared this with some of the guys in behind the scenes. I've really been working hard on this, and I'm really excited to really be very, very close to having things fall in line and be in place to have this kind of dialogue in this conversation. But where I come from, I have a lot of relationships with pastors that are still current pastors. And now being in the atheist community, I've been able to have the absolute honor to meet pastors that are now former pastors and atheists, and they see things from the same perspective or vantage point that we see things from. And I've slowly been building this this group to have a conversation about ministry and pastors, the impact that it makes, and mental health and all that, all those things that impact a full-time pastor that a lot of people don't realize is a weight, just the religion, and being in that fishbowl and the expectations of, well, you're not God, but you're next to God because you're my pastor, and those kind of things, and it sounds like that would just be for people that are in the ministry, but that is something that will impact tons of people, including myself, because there's so many people that are in church today that think, well, if I don't hear it from God, I can go to my pastor on Sunday and hear it from the pulpit. When actually that pastor, if he's honest, will say, I don't want you to take it from me. I actually just want you to pray and figure it out on your own. So we're putting that panel together to have that conversation, the impact that it makes just for them as individuals, as humans, and then what it means to their congregation, and what the implications are as far as that being your income, the church being your income, and all those things. So those things are coming up very, very quickly. So as much as we'll continue to do the what, how, why with Theist Guests, we want to continue to bring other new, fresh ideas in front of you guys that will help everybody think, and everybody kind of expand their horizons, I guess, or their borders in regards to these conversations.
Absolutely. That was very well said. I'm obviously never going to get credit for the fact I wrote it on a script for you, but Spartan's in the house. Dr. Spartan Theology. Hey, bud.
Sparty, the closet atheist. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, my favorite atheist that's almost atheist.
There's only two people that have not come out as atheists that I know are atheists, and that's Sparty and Pastor John.
No, hey, Spartan is a outright flaming Christian, but he's a cool cat. He's just a cool guy.
I think he's atheist, but I agree. I agree he's a cool guy, but I think he's atheist.
No, I just like to tease the guy, but he's that's like him saying that you're still a Christian.
I might be. I can still right now. I can still speak in tongues right now.
Hey, did they know that we're coming out with a new album, a new CD? I don't know if people are aware, but we're Jesus Mike, Just Jeff, Oz, and myself. We actually do travel the East Coast making music. It's I would say it's like a hybrid of gospel secular. I'm the falsetto.
All right, Mace.
I'm the falsetto. Now we don't include Murder Shed Steve because he's just not into boy band music, to be fair. But this is our CD cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that bald motherfucker is second to the left, but he's fine.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to be doing a tour. When is it? October? We're doing like a fall tour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. To be fair, I've been really practicing that 1, 2, 3 step where you put the hand on the hip and then do that twist and do the dip.
You do the dip, and then it's actually gonna be on Easter Sunday, and then as soon as we do the dip, it's like God's not real.
No, it's the atheist twist and twirl. Twist and twirl.
It's the atheist shuffle.
Okay,
we already went through this, but it's on Easter, and then we do the atheist shuffle, and when we come back up, it's like God's not real.
No. See, if we were in person right now, I'd shush you with my finger on your lips because
no, you wouldn't.
You do the agnostic hip twerk. I come in with the atheist dip and twirl. That's the dip, because I've been atheist longer than you. You can't come straight in with the atheist dip and twirl. You're still hovering around with the agnostic twerk, dude. Come on, man.
all I know, Pasta, now that I've met you in real life, if I actually get to watch you twerk, I might die on the spot.
All I can tell you is I got a lot of body, and there's a lot going on back there. There's a lot of lack of belief.
I know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
This was now that I've met you in person. If you were to twerk, I might actually die.
Yeah, there's a lot. Hey, all I can say is,
that's your boy.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
That's the co-host.
Yeshua Mike in the crib.
Yeshua.
Yeah,
that's my boy. And Jesus and I are about to kill it Friday night with Jenna. And then we're right back to getting into them thieves. We about to get damn thieves collars.
Yeah. Hey, the cool thing about Jesus, Mike, and Oz, you guys just got invited on to the Truth Wanted show. So there's going to be some follow-ups with Objectively Dan, which is really cool. So you guys will be making appearances on Truth Wanted shortly. No doubt this Friday is going to be killer with Jenna Belk. Atheist Jesus, one thing people don't know about Mr. Mike is constantly looking for new ways of practicing epistemology and street epistemology. Mike lives in a very bustling Bible Belt area of
For sure.
he's like in a suburb outside of Atlanta, and he's really looking into chatting with folks about their beliefs, and he's steering away from just simply religion based stuff, and he really wants to get into chatting with people about anything that they believe in, that he just wants to question them, epistemically. So keep an eye out for Jesus Mike, guys, because he is going to be somebody that you see a lot of over the internet, maybe even more in the next 12 months. I guarantee it.
Yep. Yeah, and the one thing I'll say, whether it's watching Jesus Mike continue to grow and morph into his own personality and his own style and all those things, and which all of us should do. The one thing that I know about Tart is we're only going to get better at what we do, and that's why we want to meet more and more theists that will come on and have that conversation, the what, how, why, so we get down to the brass tacks of that, because the better I become at it, the better Jesus becomes at it. And as you as a guest come on, it's just a more impactful and meaningful conversation every single time. So I love that Jesus continues to get better. I love that Pasta, myself, and Jeff and Steve are always studying, always trying to get better, and that just means we're giving you guys better fucking content.
Oh yeah, yeah. And Murder Shed Steve, though, I'm still not convinced that he tells me all the time he's just playing this character. It's just satirical. I don't even think he knows what satirical is. He genuinely has death. You ever seen that cold stare? He's got like just a dead ass cold stare.
Pasta, why do you think that I did not offer to pay for his ticket to come down to Atlanta?
He said he wouldn't. He told me privately he wouldn't come anyway because he didn't like you. But on a separate note, I don't think he wants to come because he's scared of what he could do. Like,
that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think. Yeah,
It has nothing to do with whether he likes me or not.
mm-hmm.
Like, that's cool, but I think lightweight we have a psycho. But John, like, I like John. Hold on, pop that shit back up.
Who, John Anthony?
Yeah, pop that shit back.
Isn't he that the guy from the Navy that goes under the water for?
No, he's a Mormon.
Oh, he's a Mormon. He's a Mormon.
He's a Mormon.
Got it.
Hey Oz, if you tell me who is making me wear the Oriole hats, I can get them to stop. I promise. I will never stop wearing Oriole hats. Cal Ripken Jr. is my hero. He's the Iron Man, and yeah, that's it. If you're a baseball fan, you understand that gives you he's got the biggest ball sack of all the baseball players. So that's what it is.
I know Jesus Mike is now coming into the feed, but we were talking about GeoSam earlier on the top of the show, and I got to say, Jesus Mike's and Murder Shed Steve's picks turned out the best for sure.
Yeah, yep, I agree.
Yeah, sometimes the emphasis put a little bit of put a character spin in there,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got what's that guy's name? Pumpkin. This guy, dude right here, this Sean guy, always showing off his legs in pictures, man. We're trying to get flat. Is he a flasher? One of those flashers.
Pumpkin, pumpkin.
Yeah, he's one of those flashers. You got to watch him.
Yeah, yeah. He likes to flash the legs while he's playing them. The bagpipes, and I love bagpipes.
No, Sean's a good guy, but can you? I'm going over to YouTube right now, and I'm gonna. You're about to get cussed out on air, Oz. Okay, so Spartan Theology, Mama Bear, Spartan Theology, Geo Sam, and I can't find Sean. Where did Sean go? Where the hell is Sean? Where the hell did Sean go? Sean just disappeared on me. Sean? Yeah. So why isn't Sean a mod? And why isn't go ahead. So let's get the blue wrench in, son.
So Sean should have already been I already did that a long time ago. I don't know why it's not showing up. But go ahead. You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead and just get some blue wrenches out for those guys, and then I'm you know what I'm gonna do to give you some punishment on air is I'm gonna tap out on you right now and just leave you cold turkey by yourself, just your big old face on the screen.
Okay.
With your
With your
new camera.
Then I'm not gonna do blue wrenches if you're doing that.
Look at this right here. I am right here.
Yeah. Look at that sexy motherfucker. Yeah.
No, but hey, just before we wrap it up, you got anything else to put out? And we'll just make sure everybody's got their blue wrenches for Friday.
Yeah. So anybody that doesn't have the blue wrench, I actually gave Sean a blue wrench like fucking weeks ago. I don't know why it's not popping up, but anyway, I'll make sure that shit happens. But no, the only thing that I will say is Friday, guys. Please tune in. It's going to be a great show, and I'm super hyped for that show. And you know, Jenna, it's multiple reasons. It's not just because she's on, she's part of the ACA and part of the Atheist Experience. You know, even if you go back to her episode with Neil, the 604 Atheist, which I've been on and Steve's been on, and her going through her story, like anybody that I get to talk to that has been through that process, like I appreciate talking to them. I love talking to them, and anything that I can pull away or I'm not pull from them to apply to my life, I think is invaluable. I think it's worth having that conversation, and I'm super stoked to have Jenna on. And yes, of course, you know, she'll be able to give us some good and funny stories and entertaining stories of her experiences and coming up in the ACA and all that. But we'll have her on. We're going to have a shitload of fun with her. But then just know, starting that next week, we're going to start jumping into scheduling more of the theist guests again, getting into the what, how, and why. And I guess the last thing I will say is, guys, we are so close to 1,000 subs, and it's only been 3 months. We're so grateful for everybody. I mean, we got 12 viewers at 1:30 at night on a Wednesday night, and we just did this on a whim. And it was, I'm just gonna be honest, it was more so I could test all, like I got a new camera and shit. I want to make sure.
Be honest, dog. Be honest with them. Be honest with the viewers.
No, I am.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure everything looked good, sounded good, and you guys still showed up. And it was 100% to make sure everything was on point for Friday night, and you guys still showed up. And you don't know what that means to us that you guys still fucking showed up. So we're ready.
Speaking about on point, I have to use the banner. I have to put this banner up to censor out your nips. You got a little nippy nip action going on, so I'm going to censor your nips out. Okay. It's a little chilly in Mute Oz Production Studios. We got the AC pumping. So thanks to GeoSam for the cautionary. Anyway, we're going to digress into you guys. Let's see what Spartan said here. You guys need to reach out to Joe Schmid. Schmid. His channel is called Majesty of Reason. Thanks, Spartan. Appreciate it. We will. We'll reach out to him. Yeah, Oz. I think you and Mike are going to crush it on Friday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun show. And one of the things that we're really appreciative of you, young man, is your ability to always show up and knock it out the park with your, your want for this. You show it in every show. So we really appreciate it. I especially appreciate it. I love to have you on the team. So from me and all the Tart crew, Oz, we really do appreciate you and love to have you on board, my friend.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Can we mute everyone besides? Yep. And on that note, and on that last note, anything else, Aussie? You want to take Mike's spot here for a second and do Mike's final thoughts? You got a final thought for Mike?
Can I get the video?
What video?
The final, the Mike's.
Oh, you actually want Mike's video? Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, you're gonna get your own. You're about to get your own video.
Oh,
okay. Spoiled brat.
Spoiled little fucking brat.
It's about that time where we take a look at the new merchandise. Ah, look, a t-shirt where that stupid guy has his mouth shut. Ah, great.
Oh my God.
That was off the top of the head. I'm sorry.
So here's the real final thought. No, we love you guys. Everybody that supports us. We love you guys, and I don't think a single one of us that are a part of this right now would have thought we would be where we're at right now, and we wouldn't be without you guys. So we're looking forward to Friday night. Hopefully you're there to support us, and if not, we know you'll watch later on in the background. And Tart, the Atheist Roundtable, all of our listeners, supporters, everything. Let's rock it out.